Hey, what's going on, guys? I've struggled a little bit to figure out a way to kind of get the information I feel like is going to be helpful to you all in a way that's conducive to the amount of time that I have with you all every week, and still also give you some inspiration, also give you some things that are going to center your mind, and there's lots of moving parts here, and so I feel like what I'm what I need to do is maybe make some short videos to explain some of these things that we really need to instill within ourselves. And so hopefully these little videos will kind of tie things together more for you, and they will also it'll free up a little bit of time when I am physically with you to get into some other things that would be more helpful to talk about. So this one is kind of a basically a setting the table for several other ones. And what I'm going to talk about is it's basically a title video for the big four of mental resiliency. And so this is something that is basically a cornerstone of military personnel, police, SWAT, a lot of sports psychology. People are really starting to hone in on this stuff. We do it a lot with our training in the fire service with what we're doing. Just it's really starting to take hold as far as the the priorities that we're focusing on. And so those big four are number one, quick mental rehearsal. So mental rehearsals are something that I've talked about, but I haven't really got into them much. So I will put out a short video getting into those more. Uh, Constructive self-talk or positivity, basically just trying to continuously focus on positivity. This is something that I've really tried to spend a lot of time with. All of the mental or mindful meditations that I've recorded for you, or affirmations, or however they want to be perceived, surrounded itself with positivity. And so that's a big one as well. I'll probably record something to get a little bit more detail into that. Goal setting or even micro goal setting. This is kind of what I've talked about as far as segmenting sometimes. When we have big issues, instead of being overwhelmed by them, we're going to break them down into little pieces, little manageable pieces, and start to chip away from there. And the last one is breathing, tactical breathing, whatever you want to call it. This is obviously another one that we have talked about quite a bit. I think that it was a good step to start you all out with that box breathing to get a foundation of the importance of it, and just to hopefully get you all doing a little bit of it here and there so that you see that there is a big benefit to it. And then, like I did last week, I believe, or 2 weeks ago, give you the that resource that shows the other steps of breathing, the other types of breathing, with the triangle breathing, recovery breathing, and things like that, to where we now have different tools in the category of breathing to use for the different times or different ways our body is needing them. And so again, I will record a video to maybe explain a little bit more of that in depth to give you a better idea of what really we're trying to accomplish and why I feel so strongly about this and why all of these services are using these techniques. A little bit of the reasoning behind it. So it's not just somebody up there telling you about all of this stuff and not really having anything to back it up. So thank you for everything you guys are doing as far as just being open to what I'm saying and open to what I'm pitching to you all. I promise you, it is making a difference if you're truly committing yourself to giving it a try. You know, I've not really known about most of this stuff until just, a year ago, and I've really been able to tell a difference in my own life. And so I hope that you all continue to give it an open mind and give it some effort, because we can definitely make a difference in the performance of the team and the performance of each of you by maintaining these levels of mental resiliency and controlling our minds instead of letting them control us. So thank you. More to come.